Hello everyone, today we're going to be making some beads. I'm going to be making probably about 3. You can make more. And what we're going to need is some UV resin. These are from nail art. So there's little pearls, little roses, and some, like shiny stones in there. You'll need some silver foil, silver micro beads, just a small amount of dried flowers, similar to the color that you're going to be using. These are very pale purple, and then I have the pink flowers, and then there's some like purplish colored beads in there, or stones I should say, or rhinestones. And then you're going to need a very thin and delicate chain. And these are pre-made. You can buy it by the feet, and then you can add on your own jump rings and clasps. All right, let's get started. You will also need some tweezers to place these items into your beads, and some scissors to cut the flowers. So, see, these are all open and ready. And we just need to cut some of the flowers off. Just kind of going all over the place, as you can see. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take your UV resin, fill up as many beads as you'd like to work on, and however many you would like on your necklace. Fill it up a little less than full. We may be adding some after we put all the beads and everything in there, because that does add some volume to each bead. So it'll make the resin rise. Okay. And you have to use the mold that has that middle piece in there for the bead. This one kind of goes off to the side. I don't know why. All right, so I'm not sure exactly what I want to start with, but how about we start with these cute little roses. We'll just put them inside. We can put some pearls. Now they don't have to be all the same. I'm kind of making them, very similar. Okay, so I've got a little bit of overflow there. Just going to use a piece of a napkin just to soak it up a little bit. Take some of that off. And beads all want to pop up. You can put a little bit of foil in there just for a little extra shininess. And some little beads, you can just plop them in there. Just boop. The micro beads kind of go wherever they want. And let's see, there's some pink pearls. I want one of those in there. put one of these in there. That's kind of pretty. I don't know if it'll fit. There we go. And, oops, we got a little of everything with this one. This one's just trying to get away. The rose. Now, if you bring stuff out and you don't use it, that's perfectly okay too. I didn't use the little flowers yet, but I am going to get those in there somewhere, I hope. And like I said, you don't have to. Oops, I have a little bit of resin that's dripped in here. We don't want that. And these are getting a little overfilled. My suggestion is just fill it halfway first. I just did a little bit too much, which is, you know, that's okay. Not going to hurt anything. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more. I think one more would be really nice. So, like I said, just fill it about halfway. Okay. This one, since I used half, I'm just going to need to fill it up just a little bit more. And the ones that overflowed, oops, I have this flying around. Let me get that closed up. Let's see. So if there's like any on the sides that overflowed, just take one of your silicone tools and just wipe it up. Okay, now since it's just the bead and it's clear, but we have so much stuff packed in there, I believe we should cure this for 5 minutes on one side, turn it over, and then on the underneath part, cure it for 5 minutes, just so it cures all the way through. All right, now the beads are ready to come out of the mold. Dropped one. Okay, now it's time to put this necklace together, and what you're going to need now is you're going to need your chain, your beads. You're going to need a very thin piece of wire, and we're just going to use this to help feed the chain through the beads. And this is, I think, 28 gauge. Now, if you'd like, you could just put the beads on the chain just the way they are, or you can use spacers, like so. I think I'm going to use the smaller ones because I really don't want the large spacers to take away from the way the beads look. So, okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to take your chain. Now, this was a pre-made chain, so it already had jump rings on and everything. So we're just going to take the jump ring off, take your wire and feed it through the very last piece of chain. Make sure it's even. It's almost like using a sewing needle. Okay, so then you take your first bead and you find the hole, and then you feed it through. Now it's going to take some time to get it where you want it to go. But don't force it because you'll break the chain. What's happening is it's just twisting and turning on the inside, and then it kind of gets kind of hard to move. And then you can just check your chain and see how much farther you got to go. You might have to go back and forth a little bit, because then that'll just turn the chain in the direction where you want it to go. Now remember, it has to be a very small, delicate chain to do this. If you don't have this, you can always put these on a piece of wire first and do it that way, and then just split the chain and connect it to the chain. That's another option. But we'll just do it this way, and then every so often you check to make sure it's sort of in the area you want it. And I said we were going to use these. So I need, let's see, I'll just use my flush cutters to clip this. take one off. And just feed it through. Okay. Now I'm starting to wonder if I should use the larger one. We could always just check to see what that looks like. Oop. And then you can just pull this off again. Yes, I'm kind of liking the larger one, so we'll just continue with the larger one. Okay. Put that through. Oh, this one was an easy one. I seem to be missing one of these. It escaped. Checking my desk, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It wasn't far. Okay, and then you just make sure they're in the center. Then you take this off, that little piece of wire, get your jump ring and your pliers. And then just get that end put back on and close it up. Remember, with the jump rings, you always close to the side, or open to the side, I should say, and then close it up. And, oops. And there you have your necklace. And this is a great addition to your summer wardrobe. If you'd like, you could also put the spacers, you know, at the ends. I prefer not, but, and you can also put as many beads as you'd like on here. So I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and press that bell for notifications of my upcoming videos. Also, in the description box below, you will find links to my artwork, photography, and my jewelry. Thank you again. See you soon. Bye-bye.